Hello everyone. Just like to thank you all for 500 subscribers and making 100,000 views on the last tutorial on how to make your own skin cone retainer. Um, and two really big milestones, and really appreciate it. So I thought I'd come back and give you guys an update. The Cat 2Q review, at long last, I think I'm ready to give this review. It's been 3 years since I've got this device and I last uploaded the unboxing. And so yeah, I have a set of pros and cons for you. Basically, it is probably the best device that I could recommend. The pros are numerous. It's very comfortable. It's very quick, and the feature that is really convenient here is the call it, and I've noticed how quicker this is than the TLC or the DTR, where you have to screw in knobs and unscrew knobs and fiddle with rubber bands. But this is really quick. You just slide it and it locks, or you just want to bring it down and you push the white tab, and then there it goes. It's really quick. Click lock, push it down, lock, push it down, lock, push it down. And that has made the whole restoring process much more convenient, and when it's more convenient, you're able to keep it up longer, and that's why I love this device. Yeah, it's sturdy. This thing's very sturdy. It's made out of, like, as I said, Fisher-Price toy material plastic in the unboxing video, but it's held up very well. Now, I'm using the same rod, same everything, and yeah, just a well-made device. It's very light, and it's also very compact. Definitely much less space is taken up compared to the DTR, which is like this weighty, cumbersome thing. But this one is light, compact, very quick, very speedy, comfortable. I did opt to get the silicone push plate instead of the hard one. The hard one was actually pretty uncomfortable. That was a negative, and they have the option to get a soft silicone one instead, and it worked out fine. It's very comfortable now. I just had to switch it out for the silicone. And as you can see here, I'm not using the original retainer bell. I'm actually using one of the DIY retainer cones that I made a tutorial on making, and I actually found that this was a lot easier to use. It's much more flexible compared to the rigid, thicker, bigger cone that the Cat 2Q came with. So it just makes for removal of the device a lot easier. You could, like, this malleable silicone is much easier to pop off and release yourself, and yeah, it just makes things a lot quicker. I actually threw away the original cone, and I just modify these retainer cones. Every time I lose one, I just craft a new one in seconds for a few dollars. And yeah, I say this with the adjusted bells, the switched out push plates, and the 4.5-inch rod, I think is an ideal device for me. And I've been restoring for 3 years now, and the 4.5 rod serves me well, and it comes with the original starter kit, so you don't have to buy a longer rod. It comes with 2 lengths. I believe it was 3.5 and then 4.5. And yeah, so usually when I restore, it's about that high off the push plate, and I still have ways to go. And then they have more options that you could buy different longer lengths for the rods on the website. So yeah, it's a very solid device. Some of the cons would be that well, the reason why I switched out this bell was because it was painful to remove the original bell, to remove after like a long day of restoring, and your skin's very tender, and you just want to get this off. But the bell is actually so effective at just holding your skin together, and keeping it like caught under this thing under tension. Even when you reduce tension, it's still like so effective. There's so much surface area covered by this thing, gripping your skin, so it's painful and not very easy to like remove when you want to finally take this thing off at the end of the day or just for a break. Even with this more malleable bell that I made, it's still kind of, it's not the most comfortable experience removing it each time, but all things considered, this is still a very, very solid choice in restoring device. It's not super painful, but just, you know, like those of you who have started restoring, you might understand like when the skin is tender and when you have like a really grippy bell to remove, especially like a thick, heavy one, it's not fun to remove. And so this this new bell makes the process a bit better. It ameliorates the issue there, and so yeah, that was okay. Other cons, besides the push plate originally cutting into me, the hard plastic push plate, before I switched to this silicone push plate, I think there's no other cons really. This is, I would give this device an 8.5, if not 9 out of 10, and really solid. You could grab your own either through eBay or directly at the Cat Stretcher website. I'll put that information down below. And yeah, and that is the Cat 2Q 3 years later. Thank you guys so much for supporting me throughout the years, and I'll be back soon with some other videos. And be sure to check out the new website. We've got a new website out, therestoringchannel.wordpress.com. I'll also put that link below, and you can find it on my YouTube channel page. And yeah, see you guys later. Happy restoring.